And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Damn, Tony!
I want to Hydra right off the bat.
Fucking pull that face
Got a
again.
D20.
Yes.
I got a 9.
Got a 9.
What's your
Oh, hold
wisdom
on.
and stuff?
Yeah, what's your modifier?
Hold on. I actually have a sheet. I can.
I was gonna say, like, I sort of need a bit of it. Wisdom's 13 plus 1, so it's a 10.
So
Right.
13 plus 1. So if you rolled a 9, so then it is a 10. Okay. Yeah.
It's a 10. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. You watch as the Hydra lashes out at you, and right before it goes and snaps right at your face, you wake up. You're in a cold sweat. You're drenched. Your bed is soaking wet from where you've been tossing and turning, and you've got that nasty sleep sweat all over the bed. You know. However, as you wake up, you hear a knock on the door. What do you do?
Who is it?
Are you okay?
I've been better, but all things considered.
You have the nightmare again.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Okay. Honey. You know, there's nothing I can really say in order to get you out of that mindset and remove those nightmares from you, but it's almost time for school, and hopefully this school will help. And I know you don't want to go. I understand. You really don't want to go, but we need you to go, and we need you to be there so that hopefully we can correct these wrongs that have been done to you.
Hey, everybody, hang on just a second.
We don't know what else to do.
Here. Welcome. So, for those that don't know, this is a new thing for me that I have not done in a while. But I am showing my face for those that are watching on TikTok. And we're going to be doing something different today. We are going to be starting a very special event that I have worked quite literally tirelessly on. We are going to be starting a Destiny 1 D&D themed Nuzlocke. Now, I have a video that we're going to watch that will explain kind of the rules for when we start the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke, because I had made this video and it fell through for a good bit because of time restraints and sickness and money and all sorts of other things. But we now finally have the opportunity to start doing this, as well as start doing a Destiny 1 themed Nuzlocke. And I say this because of the fact that I've actually never completed Destiny 1. I've only ever done the vanilla campaign, the starter campaign, as it were. I've never done any of the DLCs. I've never done any of the raids in Destiny 1. I've maybe done like 2 or 3 strikes, but that's about the extent of my knowledge of Destiny 1. However, I do have a video that I actually made sometime back that gives the explanation for the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke. And once we finish this video, we are going to then explain the differences for the Destiny 1 Nuzlocke, because there are some differences. Alright. So without further ado, let us go straight over here. I'm gonna put my headsets on so that I can be able to listen. All right. Can't hear anything. So let me do this to listen. All right. See if I can figure out how this thing works. Audio. Might have to do it where let me do this. That. Okay. See if this will work. I hope it works. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna work.
So I seen on YouTube where there was a thing called Destiny 2 Nuzlocke, and that got me to thinking, what if I were to do that but add D&D to it? Me and my friends are giving ourselves 8 hours in order to prepare for a D&D themed Destiny 2 Nuzlocke. And you may be asking yourself, Slade, what is a D&D Nuzlocke? This means you must dismantle equipped weapons upon death by rolling death saving throws using a d20 dice. For those that are not familiar with D&D, you have to roll a d20, and anything above 10 on the die means that you pass. Anything below 10 means that you fail. If you fail, you have to dismantle the weapon for that death save that you make. So you have to make 3 death saving throws in order for it to be able to count upon you dying. The moment that you run out of weapons means game over. You start from the very beginning and go through the new light campaign all over again. Also, using the first legendary drop in each mission is allowed. So if you happen to grab a legendary at the very start of a campaign mission, you are allowed to use that one, but you are not allowed to use any others for that specific mission. So if you get any after that first weapon, they must stay in your inventory and you cannot use them at all for that mission. You either have to dismantle it or go and put it into your vault or do something else with it, but you cannot use that weapon. You can only use the one that you get on the first drop in each mission. Now, something that we're going to add as an additional means of making this a little bit more interesting is something similar to what you would find in the Pokemon games, where that you get your starter. As it was shown in each and every single Pokemon game ever created, you get 3 choices of a starter. So what we decided to do was to implement this by also implementing D&D rules. That way that we could choose a starter when it comes to our weapons and a starter when it comes to our armor. So the way this is going to work is that we're each going to pick 3 exotic weapons and 3 exotic armor pieces from our vault for us to use. When it comes to the exotic armor pieces, we have to choose 3 subclasses that we want to actually use for the entire time that we are doing this Nuzlocke. We pick 3 armor pieces that goes with each of those different subclasses. Once we pick our 3 exotic weapons and our 3 exotic armor pieces from our vault, we then have to roll a d4 for each of the different categories. So a d4 for the exotic weapon and a d4 for the exotic armor. Whatever we roll on will determine what we're allowed to bring in with us. For example, if I pick 3 exotic weapons and I roll a 1 on the D4, the first exotic weapon that I picked is the one that I have to go and use for the entire time that we are doing the Nuzlocke. However, the rules upon death apply to this. So if I die and lose on the death saving throw, I lose that exotic, just like I would in a Pokemon game when doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Armor is a special case. You do roll the D4 to determine which armor piece you're going to get. However, if you die, you don't lose the armor piece. There is a negative, however, to this. Whichever armor piece that you select as your armor piece and you are chosen by the D4, that is the subclass and the only exotic armor piece you can use on your journey doing this Nuzlocke for the entire time you are doing this. So if you chose Arc, Solar, and Void, and you rolled a D4 and got Void, you can only use Void for the entire time that you are doing the Nuzlocke for this character. You cannot switch subclasses at all during the entire time you are doing this. There is an upside to rolling on the D4, however. If you roll a 4 on the D4, you actually get to pick which one of the 3 exotics from both categories you wish to get. So if you rolled a 4 on your exotic weapon roll, you get to pick which one of the 3 exotic weapons you wish to take with you. But if you roll any other number, the number that the exotic weapon or armor is assigned to is the one you have to take with you. The only instance where you get to choose which one you want to bring with you is if you roll a 4. So this about wraps up the entire gist of how this D&D Nuzlocke is going to work for Destiny 2. I will be playing as a warlock for my run.
Okay. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. So I'm going to briefly explain the differences between the Destiny 1 Nuzlocke versus the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke. So the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke is exactly what you just watched. I've already made videos pertaining to that, so I've already done my prep videos that I have pertaining to it. I'm playing as a warlock, I'm playing solar, and I've already got the weapon of choice as well to go with that. Now, Destiny 1, however, is slightly different. And the way that we're doing the Destiny 1 Nuzlocke is due to the fact that you cannot unlock all 3 subclasses until you reach level 25. I am being more lenient on the subclass part, meaning that you get to pick one of the 3 subclasses. Doesn't matter which one, but whichever one you pick, that is the one that you have to stick with. In my case, I've decided on my Destiny 1 run to play as a Titan and play as a Void Titan because I want to play a subclass that is more defensive. It will allow me to be able to survive for a lot longer, and if I manage to somehow unlock the Helm of Saint 14, then pretty much the build is complete. Quite literally. All I have to do is just play, right? Now, second thing that is also different is that due to the fact that I have never actually fully played Destiny 1, there is a issue with the rolling for an exotic weapon of your choice using the dice roll. So instead of that, you will roll for a legendary weapon, which I have 3 legendary weapons currently in my inventory right now. So I will show those to you right now. And okay. So this is my setup for my Destiny 1 characters. As you can see, I have 2 characters that I've actually never played. So both my original Titan and my Hunter, I went and bought the what do you call it? It's like the coin that you get to instantly upgrade your character the highest level possible, but the light level goes up to 300 and then you just level up from there. But I've never actually played. So with this being said, I'm creating a new Titan and not buying the coin, and instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at ground level, level 0, and fully work my way up. But the 3 weapons of choosing is a Isaluna, Matador 64, or a Steel Oracle 711. And I'm set. So this is getting in my way. All right. So we're going to roll a d6. We're going to roll a d6 to determine which one of these weapons I get to bring with me on my journey. So right off the bat, just immediately start off with one of these weapons. The downside of this is that these weapons are not safe from the death saving throw. So if, say, for example, I end up getting the Isaluna, for example, and I die and I fail the death saving throw for the primary weapon, then I dismantle it right off the rip. Just get rid of it. But I have to roll a death saving throw for my kinetic weapon, energy weapon, heavy weapon. If I fail any of those rolls, they have to be a 10 or below, right? If I get a 10 or lower on a d20 roll, that weapon gets dismantled, period. No questions, no discussions about it. It just happens, okay? And you keep doing this until all of your weapons are gone. You have no weapons left. They are depleted. And as soon as that happens, your adventure ends and you start over from the very beginning. And that applies to the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke as well. So if you die in this Nuzlocke, you delete the character, you instantly recreate a new character and start completely over from the very beginning. Okay, so that is what we are doing here. But everything involved is D&D related. They all rely on dice rolls. Now, there is also something different that I am going to do starting today with not just this Nuzlocke, but the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke that I made a decision this morning. Each class will have a special ability. They will have one special ability. So, we're going to go ahead and go over those right now. The Titan. So I will be playing as a Titan, and the subclass doesn't matter. It matters more if you play Titan, Hunter, or Warlock. If you play as a Titan, any weapon that is in the heavy category, so if it is in the heavy weapon slot, so like if I get the rocket launcher, for example, right? If I get the rocket launcher or any other weapon that's in the heavy slot, you get to add an additional +5 to your modifier for your death saving throw. So instant +5. So if you roll for primary or energy, it's just a straight d20 roll, period. There's no modifiers, no additional bonuses, nothing. You roll a d20, 10 or lower, you dismantle it. Heavy weapons for Titans will instantly get a +5 modifier to your death saving throw for heavy weapons only. So if you get, say, an 8 on a heavy weapon, you add +5 to that, and you succeeded. So you get to keep the heavy weapon. So there's that. There's that instance, but it only applies to heavy. Okay. Warlocks. If you play as a Warlock, you will get a special ability called True Resurrection. Okay? Once per run. Okay? You get to use True Resurrection, which if you know anything about D&D, you'll know what I'm talking about. you get to fully revive your character. Fully revive them. But in this case, being Destiny related, instead of rolling your death saving throws, you get to keep the weapons on all 3 slots, but you only get to do it 1 time. So, the best way to do that would be to, once you get up to the higher levels and you start getting exotics and you want to keep those exotics, for example, because you know that those exotics are going to do really well later on in the game for whatever reason, you can use that true resurrection for your warlock and keep all 3 weapons that are in that slot when you died once. You only get to do it once. Okay. So that is the warlock's ability. Hunters. The hunter will get to use a special ability that is kind of similar to warlocks in this case. So hunters are known for being stealthy, sneaky. They're basically like the rogues of this category, right? So in this case, what's going to happen is you get to pick, essentially, one weapon of your choosing. So, for example, let's say that you pick Scout Rifle, right? You pick Scout Rifle and you die. You do not get to dismantle that Scout Rifle for 3 attempts. So, it only works for one select weapon of your choosing, and it has to be either in the kinetic slot or the energy slot. You cannot use it in the heavy slot at all. Cannot use it. So, if it is a kinetic weapon, and it is, say, you choose Scout Rifles, right? If you choose Scout Rifles for a hunter, on 3 different deaths that you may encounter, so if you die 3 times, you do not dismantle the Scout Rifle, period. But if you die a 4th time, you go back to normal rules and you roll to see if you get to keep that weapon or not. However, again, it only applies to kinetic or energy. So you pick which one of the 2. So say you choose kinetic and you say kinetic Scout Rifles. Okay. You put a kinetic Scout Rifle into your inventory, into your slot, and use it, right? On 3 attempts of deaths, you do not get to dismantle that weapon. But every other weapon you have to roll for. And if you fail those rolls, you dismantle them. And if you die more than 3 times, that Scout Rifle ability becomes void. You have to then roll a death saving throw for that weapon and dismantle it if you lose. That's it. That's how it will work. So Titans have their special ability for heavy weapons. Warlocks have True Resurrection to kind of fit with the spellcaster theme. And Hunters have a rogue ability which will allow them to keep one weapon category of their choosing from being safe for 3 death attempts. Period. It has to be kinetic or energy. Cannot be heavy at all. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead and roll for our weapon to start off with, and then we're going to start playing the game. So we're going to do... Okay. So we're going to roll a d6. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is going to be Izaluna. 3 and 4 is going to be Matador. 5 and 6 is going to be the rocket launcher. Okay? So I'm doing this all on stream where everybody can see and nobody can question this. Okay? So wait, hold up. Oh, there it goes. Yep, no, I did it. 3. So we rolled a 3, we get a Matador. Okay? So that is our weapon of choosing. So when I create the character, I'm going to transfer this Matador over to the new character, and I can use it right off the rip. I can use it whenever I feel like it. Period. Okay? So now we're going to go over to here. Start our game. Very excited for this. I have been waiting for this for a while. Okay. So, create a new guardian. And so, as you can see on the category list, you start off with arc, right? But you at certain levels, you unlock the other subclasses, okay? So, in this case, you'll be able to do all 3 of the missions for those subclasses. So, you'll be able to do the Defender, Sunbreaker, all of that, right? However, once you unlock all 3, so you unlock Striker, Defender, Sunbreaker, or Titan in my case, right? As soon as you unlock all 3, you pick one, and you stick with that the entire rest of the game. Period. No questions. I'm going with Void, the Defender, because I feel like that is going to be the most, have the best survivability as far as like playing the later games are concerned. So I'll be able to not die as often. Okay. So we're gonna do male. Let's do a human male. Ooh. Yeah, that one's not bad. Lip color. Yep, perfect. Eye color. We're gonna do. Let's do blue. Trying to find a hair that I like. Go the samurai look, I think. Yeah, I think that'll work. That'll work. Markings. I kind of like that. Not gonna lie. But we're gonna do. Yeah, that's better. Natural. We're gonna change the hair color though. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I like that a lot better. Okay. So this is gonna be our character for the first run. Alright? Let's go! And don't forget to share the video and like the video if you're watching on TikTok. I would greatly appreciate that a lot. while that's going, I'm going to post something.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other
Hey, Gale.
stars.
How you doing
The
today?
Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
Hope you're having a good day today, Gale. Add into. Okay. Alright, there's the Matador. You saw it on stream. So. Okay. You'll have to excuse me, everybody that's watching. Currently have a little bit of a sinus issue. My throat's been sore all morning. So, I should have took some medicine, but I completely forgot about it. Both of my kids are sick, so that's awesome.
Ouch. Is it possible? There you are.
Alright, so for those that are watching, I have 6 hours to prep. So I'm going to do 3 hours today and 3 hours next week. So that way that I'll have plenty of time to get ready.
I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
Yeah, we'll get there,
Don't worry, I'm still with you. You need to move fast.
Okay, so we
won't survive long out in the open like this. Let's get inside the walls.
timer starts now, so we have 6 hours to prep. We're gonna do 3 of this today and 3 of this on a different day, probably tomorrow. I was thinking maybe doing it next week, but we might as well just do it tomorrow, because tomorrow's a Destiny day anyway, so.
Okay, I need to find you a weapon before the Fallen find us.
Destiny! Yes! So we're doing a very special Destiny, though. This is a D&D themed Destiny 1 Nuzlocke. So, this is completely different than anything that anybody's ever seen. Doing something completely unique.
Fallen thrive in the dark. We won't.
Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
Tomorrow is reset, don't forget, so it'll be down for a few hours. Hey, thank you for reminding me. Perfect. So, I will, actually, I will postpone the remaining 3 hours then. So we'll do 3 hours today and do 3 hours next week. Thank you for reminding me, I appreciate that.
Here, I found a rifle. Grab it.
Got a rifle. Can you explain the rules behind this Nuzlocke? I'm curious. Yeah, absolutely. I'll pause it right now. Timer will stop, and I do have the timer up on my screen, so I can pause it. So, my friend Bryce, the Nuzlocke is really quite simple, okay? So, I do have the videos on my YouTube channel that give it a little bit more detail than what I'm about to give, so if you're curious, go to my my page on TikTok, go to my beacons, and find all of my stuff there. However, in a very narrowed way of explaining this, the Nuzlocke is simple. You create a character. In this case, I created a Titan. Okay. In Destiny 1, you don't unlock all 3 subclasses until you reach level 25. However, when you reach level 25, you get to pick one subclass, to play the entire rest of the game with. So as soon as you unlock all 3 subclasses, you get one subclass. In my case, I chose Void. I will be playing Void for the entire rest of the game. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2, if you die, and I mean you die at all, you roll a d20. Okay, so you get a d20 dice and you roll it. If you roll a 10 or lower, okay, you dismantle the weapon associated with that roll. So in this case, you're going to roll 3 times, 1 for kinetic, 1 for energy, 1 for heavy. Okay, once you do all 3 rolls, if you fail any of those rolls at all, fail any of them, you immediately dismantle the weapon that's in that slot. And you keep doing this until you run out of weapons. The moment you run out of weapons in any particular slot, so if I run out of weapons in the kinetic slot, for example, if I'm completely out of kinetic weapons, I delete the character and start completely over. Completely. From the beginning, all the way back to this point right here. And you start off with the absolute bare minimum. Period. Now, here are some special rules, however, for Destiny's 1 Nuzlocke. Titans, Hunters, and Warlocks each get one special ability. Titans, on their heavy weapons, when you roll a death saving throw, you get a +5 modifier or +5 bonus to your death saving throw roll. So when you go to roll your death saving throw for your heavy weapon, whatever you roll, you add +5 to that, and that's it. Whatever you get after the +5, that's your roll. Okay, and you do this for the entire game. Warlocks. Warlocks are kind of similar to spellcasters in D&D. So what I did was I gave them the true resurrection spell, quote unquote. So if you die anytime during the entire time that you do your Nuzlocke, at all, period, okay, you get a one-time use of true resurrection where you can completely skip the death saving throws. So let's say, for example, you play as a warlock and you get this really good exotic that you just cannot live without. You have to have this exotic, okay? If you die while having that exotic equipped, instead of rolling the death saving throws, you can opt to use a one-time use true resurrection to keep all 3 weapons from kinetic, energy, and heavy weapon, and forego the death saving throw once. Just once. So you don't have to roll. Okay? After you use the true resurrection the one time, that's it. You can't use it again until you decide to create a new character. Hunters. Hunters have a special ability that will allow them to pick one subclass of weapons. So, for example, let's say that you decide to choose the primary weapon and you choose scout rifles. Okay. If you choose scout rifle in primary weapons, you can do a 3-time attempt on a death saving throw and automatically pass. Period. You get 3 attempts at that. Okay. So if you have a scout rifle equipped and you say, I don't want to do I want to keep my scout rifles. For 3 death saves, you get to keep that scout rifle. But as soon as you die the 4th time, you're done. You have to roll to either dismantle that weapon or figure something else out. That's it. But that is the basic rundown of how the Destiny 1 works. If you're curious about the extra rules, then please go check out my other pages. So go check out YouTube. The videos are in my YouTube channel. Feel free to go there, subscribe, and watch the videos. And feel free to do the attempt. I'm starting it today. I think that this is something that's going to be really fun and everybody's going to enjoy it. So, hopefully that helps. Are you talking about D&D Destiny? Yes. There's like a 360-page thing about Destiny D. I'm curious to learn about it. I'm still a little lost on it, but I'm excited to learn more. The face behind the cartoon. What's up, Kirby? What's up, my friend? We're not going to equip the shotgun yet. So let's go. Yep.
What was that?
Timer starts back up now. But I have 6 hours to prep to get me ready for this. Go. Dropped Angel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far today. The beard behind the cartoon started. Yes. So for the Nuzlocke, you start as a blueberry. You start from the very beginning. Is that a Titan? It most certainly is, my friend. Most certainly is. I am playing as a Void Titan for my Nuzlocke. Hoorah!
A loot cache. Let's see what's inside.
Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic day. All right, so we're going to keep the white one equipped so that we can save this one for later. Strand Titan's where it's at. Well, this is Destiny 1, so Strand didn't exist. Unfortunately. Yo, thank you for the chilies and for the lightning bolts, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I am not doing so well. Thankfully, I have 6 hours to prep for this, so I don't have to worry about this. Didn't realize it was... Yes, it is D1. Yes. Is this your first time? Yes. So I've actually never completed Destiny 1. Funny enough. But I decided to make it as complicated as I possibly can make it by doing a Nuzlocke, of all things. At work watching game. Awesome. I hope you're having a good day at work. Bro, if you need advice, I got you. Well, I appreciate that. I probably will need advice because I have never actually played Destiny 1. I've played Destiny 2. I've played Destiny 2 since Red War, but I've never played Destiny 1. Funny enough. But of course, I have to make it as difficult on myself as possible by doing this, and play as a D&D themed Nuzlocke, so that make it as complex as I possibly can make it on myself. Hey, War Machine, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fantastic day, my friends.
This place than I thought. Just a little bit further. Let's hope there's something left out there.
Okay.
This was
I play Destiny 2 as well. I do play a lot of Destiny 2. I do play a lot of Destiny 2. We will be starting the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke sometime in June after the DLC launches. So I'll be doing a Destiny 1 Nuzlocke and a Destiny 2 Nuzlocke. Is this Xbox? Yes. I am terrible when it comes to playing on PC, so I play on Xbox. I am a terrible PC player. Horrible. How do I get D1? I bought this years ago on Xbox and just never played it. So if you have an Xbox or PlayStation, I'm sure that you can probably find it on there. I have an Xbox controller for my PC. Nice. My wife sending me tiny dinos. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. One of the Razor Wolverines. I actually had one. I had it for about 3 years before it finally gave out, funny enough. Ah! Only on Xbox and PlayStation? Yes. Yes. I have it on Xbox currently. Level 2! Let's go!
Picking up signs of an old jump ship. Could be our ticket out of here.
Are you playing D1 right now? I most certainly am. I probably should relearn on mouse and keyboard, but it's what I'm used to. Fair.
There's a ship. Clear them out.
Be just a minute. Die. Better. Okay. Nice.
All right. Let me see if I can get us out of here.
That's why the enemies look different? Yes. So, I am playing D1, but I'm doing a Nuzlocke. So, it's a D&D Dungeons & Dragons themed Nuzlocke for Destiny 1. I'm starting that today. And the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke, that is also going to be Dungeons & Dragons themed, will start in June. So, looking forward to that. Thank you for the like, I appreciate it. Also need to get better at, well, I can't skate at all in Destiny 2. I can't do it at all. I only play D2. Yeah, no, that's fair. I've never played Destiny 1 myself. This will be a first for me. I've never played Destiny 1. So this is completely brand new to me, and I'm making it as difficult as possible on myself.
Okay. It's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, above that transmitter. back to them when you're ready. Let's get you.
Nice. Okay. You should use dice rolls to determine. Oh yes, no, Kirby. That's exactly what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing, Kirby. I am using dice rolls to determine everything that happens in this game. I'm not kidding. Matter of fact, I'll stop the timer right now and I'll explain that. So, for those that are just coming in, I'm gonna quickly repeat how this works. So, this is a Dungeons and Dragons themed Destiny 1 Nuzlocke. I'm also going to be doing one for Destiny 2 when the DLC comes out next month. Okay, I gotta go. No problem, friend. I hope you have a blessed day, my friend. But the way this works, if you die, instead of dismantling your weapons automatically, you roll a d20 to determine a death saving throw. If you get a 10 or lower, you dismantle the weapon in that category. So you roll 1 for primary, 1 for energy, 1 for heavy. If you fail any one of those rolls, you dismantle the weapon in that category, no questions asked, period. If you run out of weapons in any one of those 3 categories, so if you run out of primary weapons, for example, you delete the character and you start over. Period. No questions asked, you just do it. It's just the common law, right? There are special abilities that I explained earlier for Titan, for Warlock, and for Hunter. And this only applies to Destiny 1. Destiny 2 has a different set of rules. So if you are interested in the very detailed rules of how this works, please go check out my YouTube. Please go check it out. The video is on my YouTube channel. It will allow you to be able to go and get the full detail, get everything you need set up to get started if you wish to join me on this journey and do it yourself. If you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord and message me personally, and I will give you whatever rules that you need in order for you to be able to start this journey for yourself. May the rolls be ever in your favor. Alright. Okay, so we got our ship. Again, timer's back started. I have 3 hours today and 3 hours on the next session. So 6 hours total to get ready to actually start the Nuzlocke. What are you trying to do? So let me finish this video and I will explain that. Actually, I'll just give you a brief rundown. This is a Dungeons & Dragons themed Nuzlocke for Destiny 1. If you are familiar with Pokemon Nuzlockes, then you should be familiar with how this works. But it's Dungeons & Dragons themed. So that way that anything related to a Nuzlocke has to be determined by a dice roll, similar to what you would find in Dungeons & Dragons. So D20s, D6s, the whole 9 yards. My guy bringing the nostalgia. Hey, what's up, Dubs? What's going on, bud?
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the Traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day.
I'm super excited for this, though. I've been planning this for so long, and now that I'm finally able to actually start it for Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, yeah, I'm super excited now, because I think that this is going to be one, if not both of them, make it to where that my streaming content just blows up. I honestly believe that. I miss this tower so much. So I'll admit, again, I've never played Destiny 1. I've been to the Destiny 1 tower in D1, but I've never actually completed Destiny 1. The furthest I ever got in D1 was I finished the vanilla campaign, and that's it. I've never raided in Destiny 1. I've done maybe one strike, and that's about it. So this is kind of just like me going through Destiny 1 from start to finish and making it as difficult as possible for myself by doing this Nuzlocke for my character. So I want this to be where you guys can see my reactions as I go through this game and play it as a Dungeons & Dragons themed Nuzlocke. I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Okay. So we gotta go talk to
Good to be home, Titan.
Zavala.
Need some new gear?
A new guardian. The hope of the city grows stronger today. Welcome to the tower. Sure.
Never doubted you.
Armor! Complete the so I gotta complete a strike right off the bat. We'll accept it, but...
See that it gets done.
Okay. So we got that. Breaks out the Cheetos and the Mountain Dew, right? Tells. We'll go ahead and get the grenade. So again, remember, you can use any subclass that you want until you unlock. So my goal is to try to unlock this. Actually, I have it now. Oh, well, I guess I'm done. I could just keep this one. I'm playing Void. That was my goal. But apparently I already have Void, so I'm just going to equip it. And guess what? I'm done, guys. Haha. Anyway. It's a really quick strike and very easy. Destiny 1! Is it just me, or are Titans taller in D1? Yes. Yes, my love. Yes, they are taller in D1. They're thicker in D2, but they're taller in D1. I miss D1. Shame it isn't on PC. Well, my friend, you stick around here, you're going to be seeing a lot of Destiny 1 because, again, I'm doing this as a Nuzlocke. So I'm probably going to die several times and have to restart a character. So you're going to be seeing this a lot more. D1 Nuzlocke? Yes! And it's Dungeons & Dragons themed, of all things. Best game for real. So, again, I've never actually played it. This is going to be a first for me. And I'm doing it as a Dungeons & Dragons Nuzlocke. So, making it as difficult as possible for myself. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I love the part where John Destiny's on them. Requires level 8. So we will hold off on that.
Stand strong.
Stand strong, Guardian. Oh, for those, okay, so just to show you guys, for those that don't know, the Destiny 2 version that we will be starting in June, you get to roll for one exotic of your choosing at the start of the game to take with you on your journey. Because I've never played Destiny 1, I lowered the quality down to, instead of an exotic, you get to roll for a legendary to bring with you. However, the rules still apply where that if you die and that weapon has to get dismantled, then you dismantle it. That's it. Like, you have the potential to lose that weapon. So, keep that in mind if you decide to actually try this this little event that I am doing.
I've seen Kota's armies down in the pit.
I was 97th in the leaderboard for Destiny 1. Damn!
I know. Let's get started.
Let's get started. We are going to grab... Honestly... Can you even get into Strikes or Crucible anymore? So from my understanding, you can. You just essentially you have to have a fire team to do it, right? So you can do Strikes and you can do Crucible, but Crucible I'm not 100% sure on. I just know that there's an active community that still does Crucible. As far as Strikes are concerned, people have told me that it's easier to get a group of people to join you, which I already have potentially 2 people to join me for Strikes and other things anyway. But the goal of this is the way that you complete the Nuzlocke is that you complete it by doing a raid. So if you get all the way up to the point where you can do a raid and you finish the raid without dying, then your Nuzlocke is finished. You've completed your Nuzlocke. So congratulations. But that's neither here nor there. Nuzlocke. Yes. Joe, so the Nuzlocke, so if you're familiar with Pokemon Nuzlockes, we are doing a Dungeons and Dragons themed Nuzlocke. All the rules can be found on my YouTube channel. Feel free to go in and check those out if you so wish. But essentially the concept is that if you die, then you have to roll a death saving throw for each category of weapon that you have. If you fail any of them, you dismantle that weapon. If you run out of weapons, so if you run out of primary weapons, for example, and you have nothing left in your primary inventory, you delete your character and you start completely over from the very beginning. Check on the status of your ship with a mana holiday. Okay. Cool. We'll do that. But I currently have, so I have 3 hours today and 3 hours on my next stream. So 6 hours total to get prepped for this. Sounds fun. Been forever since I played Destiny 1. I've actually never played. So I am going into this blind. I've played Destiny 2 for years. I've played Destiny 2 since Red War, if that tells you anything. But this is a first time playthrough as a Nuzlocke. Most difficult way you could play this. And I'm going through it step by step. Rip away. Claim your ship. Rip Amanda. This game is 10 times better. I missed D1. Fair. Fair.
Straighten up and fly right.
Let's unlock our grenade. Yep. All right. So for those that don't know, the subclass that I chose is Void. So I will be playing Void the entire Nuzlocke. Period. I will not be swapping to a different subclass. So just keep that in mind as you watch. How can you do a Nuzlocke with Destiny? It's actually really easy. Like, I'm not even kidding, Wolf. I have all of the rules that you need to do this on my YouTube channel. So if you go to my main TikTok page, click on my beacons link, you should find all of my other streaming platforms. Go to YouTube, and you can find the rules there on my YouTube channel. What do you mean by Nuzlocke? So if you are familiar with Pokemon, right? Pokemon has a very popular genre that is called Nuzlockes, where that if you run out of Pokemon or all of your Pokemon faint, you start the game over. In this case, if I run out of any weapon category, so if I run out of a primary weapon or energy weapon, whatever, if you run out of those and dismantle all of them, you delete your character and you start completely over from scratch. But this is Dungeons and Dragons themed. So you roll a d20 to determine a death saving throw. If you roll a 10 or lower, You dismantle the weapon in that category. You just completely destroy it, right? If you run out of weapons in that category, you delete your character, start with a brand new blueberry character from scratch, and work your way back up again. But you do this 3 times for all 3 weapons, and any passes, you get to keep the weapon. Any fails, you dismantle the weapon. Pretty straightforward. Any other rules that you need to know, please feel free to check out my other channels. Thank you. Alright. How are you on D1? I'm playing on Xbox. I'm playing on Xbox, friend. Okay, we're gonna go down.
We couldn't stop.
Thank you for the like, I appreciate it. Can you show the map and destinations? Absolutely. I will pause. Actually, no. I have to go to orbit before I can do that. And I will do that when I go back to orbit. I wish they would bring D1 to PC and do the cross save and cross play like D2. No, fair. That's fair.
You have questions, guys?
Join me, Ted.
When I go back to orbit, I will show you the map. Oh man, D1 when times were simpler. Yes, and I'm doing it as a Nuzlocke. So, it's gonna be fun. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it.
Fall and leave behind.
Level up!
Yeah, I bet you got stories.
Prepare to feed. Cosmodrome.
Okay, so... progress... back when it wasn't pay to win. Let's see. So those 2 are strikes. That is the Cosmodrome. Reach level 4. Okay, so we're gonna do the Cosmodrome one. Tag the wrong person. My favorite raid is Wrath of Machines. So I've never done a D1 raid. I've never played D1, so I don't know. I think I might cry seeing D1. Well, my friend, you're in for a long journey because this is going to be a long-running series of me possibly creating multiple characters for this Nuzlocke because I'm going to die a lot. Let's face it, I'm going to die a lot. You want an Xbox One, Tony? Yes. Yes, Dubs, I'm on Xbox One. Yes. King's Fall is too long. That was Wrath Machines. Hey, thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Nuzlocke rules are just permadeath. Basically, yes. So, Jordan, the way it works is that this is Dungeons and Dragons themed. So, you roll death saving throws for each category of your weapons. Dismantle any fails. So if you roll let's just say, for example, I roll a death saving throw right now, right? You roll 1 for this, 1 for this, 1 for this. If you fail, let's say you failed the primary weapon category and the heavy weapon category, you dismantle both of those weapons immediately. And you do this until you run out of weapons. If you run out of weapons in any category, doesn't matter if it's primary, special, heavy, does not matter. If you run out of any weapons in those categories, you immediately get a permanent death, you dismantle your character, create a new character, start completely over. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. King's Fall was, yes, rated. It's still 30 FPS. I think it's bumped up to 60 on the Xbox Series X, but I'm not sure. WoW was only in-game because Bungie needed to extend the D1 until D2. I see. That's so cool and creative. Thank you. I worked very hard on this. Make sure to look for those gold chests then. Are you recording this for YouTube? Yes, Kay. I am recording this for YouTube. I will be editing these videos every single week. So you can watch them whenever you feel like it. Just as like you can go back and watch this entire series whenever you feel like it. I'll be doing this for Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Destiny 2 starts in June, and it will start after the DLC launches. So as soon as the DLC launches, Destiny 1 or Destiny 2, create a new character, start as a blueberry, work my way up through every single one of the campaigns, all of them. And you end your Nuzlocke by completing a raid. And you do that for D1 and D2. Good luck on your journey. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm interested, but lives don't typically work for me. Fair. Fair. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for a long time. Map. Yes. Here you go. Here's your map. So I do not have all of the locations unlocked yet. I have Cosmodrome, I have the Tower, and I have Crucible. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. There's 6 more locations that I need to unlock. Destiny Nuzlocke, interesting. Yes, and it is Dungeons and Dragons themed. So very, very fun. A Destiny-based D&D campaign would go so hard. So I am in the works of making an actual Destiny D&D campaign for actual D&D. So I am in the works of making that as well. My entire persona, my entire channel is based around Dungeons and Dragons. I've been a DM for Dungeons and Dragons for coming up 25 years. So the thing with me only having my 360 is I don't have Rise of Iron. I have all the DLCs, dub. Just never played the game. Y'all, that's my favorite nerd for anything D&D. Welcome back, Gail. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Love D1 so much. D2 has a lot going for it and is a great game in its own right, but D1... I've never played D1, so this will be a first experience for me. Never played it. If you're looking for another content creator to do the Destiny D&D, let me know. Please join the Discord then. I'd be happy to have you. D&D mentioned... I was getting tacos, fair. I need this D&D Destiny. I am in the works right now to make it happen. If you wish to be a part of that, I am doing twice a month. I'm doing D&D for my subscribers. You can subscribe to the TikTok or to any of my other channels. And if you remain a subscriber, you can join twice a month in any of my D&D campaigns for subscribers. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How does this work, if I may ask? Actually, I'm just going to stop the timer because let's just stop the timer. Let me explain this. Okay. So, I have videos giving a full detailed explanation if none of this makes sense to you so that you can go and view this later. So if you decide to try and attempt this, you may do it again later on. Are you on Twitch? I'm not on Twitch. I am on other platforms though. If you wish to go check me out, my Beacons page is in the link above. Please feel free to click on the Beacons page and go check out any of my other channels. But going back to how this works. This is Dungeons and Dragons themed, okay? So keep this in mind. If any of you are familiar with Pokemon Nuzlockes, okay? In a Pokemon Nuzlocke, you have your 6 Pokemon that are in your inventory. If any of those Pokemon faint anytime during your adventure in a Pokemon Nuzlocke, that Pokemon dies. It's permadeath, completely wiped, right? In this case, with it being Dungeons and Dragons themed, you go into your character and you have 3 categories. You have primary weapon, special weapon, heavy weapon. You roll 3 death saving throws. What that means is, for those that are not D&D nerds, such as myself, you go and get a D20 dice. So let me grab one. Okay, this right here. You get a D20 dice, okay? It's random, right? You get a D20, you roll this. If you get a 10 or lower in any of the 3 categories, so let's say I roll a D20 for my primary weapons, and let's say I got a 9, right? I delete the weapon in that category, and swap it with another weapon that's in my current inventory on the left side here. So in this case, I have the auto rifle. So if I lose the scout rifle, I swap it out with auto rifle. You do this until one of the categories, it doesn't matter if it's primary, doesn't matter if it's special, heavy, doesn't matter. Any category that loses all weapons in that category, you delete your character and start completely over from the very start. Period. You delete the character, it's gone, bye-bye, does not exist anymore. Create a new character, start from scratch, work your way back up. That's how a Nuzlocke works. Did you come up with these rules? Yes, I came up with the Dungeons and Dragons part of the Nuzlocke, but Nuzlocks have been around for years for Pokemon. I just implemented the same rules that you do in Pokemon and put them over into Destiny and then added Dungeons and Dragons to it. That's all I did. And it was actually really easy to do. No vault usage in Nuzlocks? No. You cannot use your vault. So, Jordan, you cannot use your vault at all. Period. Cannot use it. Your vault is basically blocked. So, you cannot access your vault for any reason whatsoever. Period. Cannot do it. At all. That is a big no-no. Postmaster. Postmaster becomes your vault. So any weapon that you obtain during your adventure that goes to the Postmaster, your Postmaster now becomes your vault. So if you go to get a weapon from your Postmaster, that is your vault. That is what you have access to. Your vault, however, your actual vault, blocked. Cannot touch it, cannot access it, cannot use it for any reason, period. I really want to try this on D1. Feel free to. Do it. I have all of the rules set up for everybody. You can access those rules at any time. Just go check out my Beacons page on my TikTok channel. Go to the YouTube channel, and the rules are on the video right there, accessible to you. And just try it. Give it a shot. For me, I did something similar, except it was drops only, no vendors. Fair. It'd be cool to retire your guns in the vault. Yeah, right. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to get back started. I have 3 hours today, okay? So just keep in mind, I'm doing 3 hours today, 3 hours the next time I jump on and do this. That way that I have 6 hours to prepare. Once those 6 hours are done, the Nuzlocke officially starts. And that's when death saving throws will instantly apply. This same rule applies in Pokemon when you go and get your first Pokeballs to go and catch Pokemon with. As soon as you get those Pokeballs, the Nuzlocke officially starts. In this case, I have 6 hours to prep. Once those 6 hours are done, the Nuzlocke officially starts. Also, I am recording these episodes. So if you want to come and watch this again at any time, go check out my other channels. And if you don't have access to those, join the Discord. Somebody will give it to you. I promise. Okay. Set destination. Cosmodrome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows. I greatly appreciate it, friends. Okay.
Whew. There's so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect.
Thank you, everybody, for the follows. I greatly appreciate it. The only thing that I ever ask for anybody that's here watching is if you guys would share the live to pass it around so that other people can view this and see my adventures. That would greatly benefit me a lot. You should open your record books. I probably will at some point. I love Destiny 1, but man, so many changes in D2 makes it hard
Guardian
to come
ship
back.
was recently shut
30
down
FPS
here.
already hurts.
All
Fair.
haven't gotten to it. There might be parts we can salvage.
Favorite D1 exotic weapon. So I've already said this before. I've never played D1. Never played it. This is a first time for me. So not only am I going through the entirety of D1 for the very first time, having never played it, I'm making this as difficult as possible for me by doing this Nuzlocke. So this is like as hard as you can get it. See current. Wait. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, over there. I have played D2 for many years, though. I have played Destiny 2 since Red War, but I've never played Destiny 1. So I am doing this completely blind, and I'm doing this with the most difficult rule set that I could possibly give myself. That's going to be rough. Icebreaker is something special, though. Enjoy it. Destiny 1 atmosphere is dark and amazing compared to bright Destiny 2. Fair. Are you resetting after death or deleting the weapon? So you delete the weapons until you run out of weapons in a category, and as soon as you run out of weapons in the category, I delete the character. Which way am I? I have no idea where I'm going. You might consider just calling it Destiny Survival Mode as a preface to the Nuzlocke inquires. So I'm gonna be honest, Tannis. That is exactly what I started off initially doing, was calling it Survivor Mode. However, I found out that by calling it a Nuzlocke and giving it Nuzlocke rules similar to Pokemon, people were more interested than they were in the Survival Mode. They were more intrigued. So that's why I stuck with the Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke more familiar, yes.
Avionics are completely catatonic, but I can code their.
That's why I joined, so it's working. I really can't imagine they would, but it would be cool if considered playing D2 again. I'm doing this Nuzlocke for Destiny 2 as well. So if anybody's interested in watching the Destiny 2 version, I will be starting that in June after the DLC launches. So if anybody's interested in watching the Destiny 2 one, that will happen next month. I promise. I promise it will. I'm doing both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 for this Nuzlocke. Same rules, basically. A few slight differences, but Destiny 1 is actually going to be easier than the Destiny 2 one. Destiny 2 is going to be a lot more difficult rule-wise. Could be permadeath checkpoint version of The Last of Us with some tweaks. Fair. Certainly fair, and I'm enjoying this stream to be sure. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you playing hard mode or normal mode missions? I will be playing whatever difficulty they give me. So if they give me hard mode, I'll do hard mode. If they're giving me normal mode, then I'll do normal mode. Just got into Destiny 2. It's nowhere as linear as this one. Don't know if it'd be easy. Servers up? Yes. Okay. Don't know where... Oh, right here? Okay.
On the map of the entire area. What we really need to find is a warp drive, so we can jump to any planet or moon.
Appreciate it. I'm up to play sometime. Please join the Discord then. If you want to play and do LFGs, I am trying to build my Discord up to do LFGs for Destiny, for any game that any of you guys play. Please feel free to join the Discord, and we do LFGs in there. We are very polite and calm and accepting community. However, just note that all of my stuff is Dungeons and Dragons themed, because I'm a big Dungeons and Dragons nerd. I've been a dungeon master for 25 years now. So if you really like Dungeons and Dragons, definitely join the community, because there will be a lot of that in there. But we also do LFGs for like Destiny. We do Final Fantasy 14. We do a lot. A lot. Don't go into that dark cave next to me? I didn't even see a dark cave, I'm gonna be honest. I'm in. Bet. Sweet! Okay.
Scanning for
Chest?
the warp drive.
Wait.
Adues. It's already in fallen hands.
I didn't see a chest. On the table? Oh! Damn! I missed that completely. Jesus, thank you. Were you talking about Discord? Yes, I have a Discord. If you wish to join, do LFGs for any game in particular, please feel free to join. We also do, we focus primarily on Dungeons and Dragons content, but we do LFGs for other games as well. So we do LFGs for Destiny, Destiny 2, we do for Final Fantasy 14 Online. We do a bunch of games. So Warlock was something special in this game. I don't know if self-res would gone against your rules though. Okay, so there is a rule for there's a special rule for Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters. I'll briefly explain that. Super simple. Titans, on heavy weapons, when you roll a death saving throw, you get to add a +5 modifier to your roll. So for example, let's say that I rolled a 9 on a death saving throw on my heavy slot. I get to add +5 to that. So, whatever the roll is, you add 5 to that, and if you pass, you get to keep the weapon. If you fail, then you dismantle the weapon. Warlocks, you have a one-time use of True Resurrection. If you are a Dungeons and Dragons nerd, True Resurrection is literally what you guys are talking about right now, where you get to bring yourself back up. And not have to roll death saving throws, but you get to do that once. One time, the entire time you play this Nuzlocke. And I got hiccups up apparently. Then Hunters. Hunters get to select one category of weapon in one of the slots. So let's say you choose primary weapons and you say, I want my scout rifles to be safe, right? So your scout rifles in the primary weapon slot only get 3 free death save passes from being dismantled for that category only. So if you say I died 3 times right now and I said, I want my scout rifles in primary to be safe. I died those 3 times, don't have to dismantle the scout rifle that I have currently equipped. After the 3rd time, you have to roll death saving throws, period. No questions asked. But you get to choose a slot and a type of weapon to keep safe. And if you die, that weapon is safe 3 times. After that, you're on your own. Alright. Nightfalls are going to be a nightmare on here. Thankfully, I have 6 hours to prepare, so I have plenty of time to get weapons built up. And go from there. If I could aim, that'd be fantastic. Dude, what console? Xbox. I am playing on Xbox, friend. Ow! I can hop in and help if you want. I appreciate that, I really do. But the Nuzlocks are meant to be solo, except for the Nightfalls and Raids and Crucible. So, which I'm not gonna do Crucible on this run. So Nightfalls and Raids will be with other players. Miss D1 had over 300 hours.
You just killed
Had over 300 days on it. Over 10,000 hours. Dang, yes. Let's not talk about how many hours I had in D1. Do Nuz rules apply to all raiders or just yourself? So, they apply to me unless you specifically tell me that you want to be a part of the Nuzlocke rules. If you apply that rule to yourself and you tell me ahead of time, then yes, it will apply to you. But otherwise, it will not apply to you unless you give me permission to allow that to be applied to your character. You on PC? I am on console. Destiny 1 apparently is only on console. You cannot get it on PC. Ouch. Better get some crazy teammates. Yes. So I pray that I will have a few people who will be helping me later on with Nightfalls and with Raids. I do have one person that has been a good friend of mine for a while now who is going to be joining me with this Nuzlocke. And they are going to also be filming it, and I will be uploading his reactions and his playthrough also on my other channels. Thought this was 2. No, this is Destiny 1. I will be doing Destiny 2 Nuzlockes starting in June. So you will be seeing Destiny 2 Nuzlocke starting in June. Are you on 360 or Xbox One? I'm on Xbox One. I am on Xbox One. Upgrade! Oh, finally, I got the lift. Thank God. 19, 22. Equip that shotgun. Xbox One because he has all the DLCs. Yes, I am on Xbox One. And I do have all the DLCs. So I will be playing a full playthrough. Set destination. Go back to the tower and launch. The music, it is very soothing, I will admit. The music is very nice. Very nice. Okay. So... we are at the tower.
Room 709. Room 709.
Guardian. He's calling the shots. Oh, yeah. Approval. You could use some help.
You've only begun. Okay.
Very well done.
Job well done. By the way, since people were talking about hours played in D1, I'll put it like this. I had played the game since the beta came out. Dang, Dubs. Jesus.
Stand strong, Guardian.
Prepare to feed. Cosmodrome.
What do I do now? Secrets of the Fallen. The nostalgia? try the alpha. Jesus. The nostalgia, I should go back. I am doing a so for those that are just joining in, I am doing a Dungeons and Dragons themed Nuzlocke. So this is I've never played Destiny 1, never played it. This is a first time playthrough. I'm making it as difficult as possible for myself by playing it as a Nuzlocke. And it's Dungeons and Dragons themed. When we get to that point where the Nuzlocke officially starts after the 6-hour prep time, everybody here will have the opportunity to watch and see how it works.
Your most private rituals hold beauty.
Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Alright. So, set destination. Oh, that's my drone. So we gotta do the Dark Within and the War Mine. Okay, so we're gonna do this one first. You've awoken the hive. The simplicity. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, this is a first time playthrough of Destiny. Yes, first time playing Destiny. Yes. Never played D1. I've played D2 since it launched, but I've never played D1. Never played it. What type of gem did I come across? For those that are here, I am recording these sessions. So if you want to watch these later on, I will have them recorded and uploaded to my YouTube channel. So you can watch them whenever. And this goes for Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. So don't feel like that you're going to miss anything. Okay. Welcome to the community. Oh, okay, cool. WOTM in the Destiny franchise. I should revive my D1 and play with you. Absolutely. If you wish to play and attempt the Nuzlocke rules, please join the Discord. And if you need a link to the videos that give the rules, they should be in there. If not, just message me and I will give you all of the rules. Do you have a Twitch? So any of my other streaming platforms can be found on my Beacons link that is on my TikTok page. So go back to my homepage on TikTok, look for the Beacons link, click it. All of my stuff, all of my social media stuff is right there. Please feel free to find all that stuff and follow me there. D1 or D2? This is Destiny 1. This is Destiny 1, and we are doing the Nuzlocke rule. What are you playing the game on? I'm playing on Xbox. Playing on Xbox. Because you can only play Destiny 1 on console, so I'm playing it on Xbox. I'm downloading right now. Bet. But yes, the rules, if you need a copy of the rules, I do have a video explaining them. If the video does not make sense, or if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me on Discord. I will give you any rules that you so need. Nuzlocke rule? Yes. So anybody that's familiar with Pokemon Nuzlockes, it is very similar to that, except that it's Dungeons and Dragons themed. You die, you lose. Well, kinda. So in this case, if you die, you roll death saving throws just like in Dungeons and Dragons. You roll 3. You roll 1 for primary, 1 for special, 1 for heavy. If you fail any of those, you dismantle the ones that fit that category. If you run out of weapons in that category, or any category in particular, so in this case, let's say primary. If you run out of primary weapons and you have nothing else to equip, you delete your character, start completely over, and go all the way back up again. Period. You have a 6-hour prep time, though. So you have 6 hours to prep. After that 6 hours, then your Nuzlocke officially starts. And if you die, you roll the death saving throws. Simple as that. There are other rules that apply to the Nuzlockes for both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 that I've come up with. So if you're interested, please go watch the videos, and they will explain everything. But the Destiny 1 rules are different than the Destiny 2. Very similar, like very small details. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. That's wild, but sounds kind of fun. It's going to be a blast, especially with the fact that I've never played Destiny 1 before. So there's also that. Okay. I'd be so hurt if I end up deleting an adept weapon, though. That's the point. That is the point. If you get adept weapons, for example, and you die and you fail the death saving throw, you have to dismantle the adept weapon. You have to. You don't have a choice. That's part of the rules. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Face damn, it's been a while. What's up, Rob? I do have a reply ready for you, Rob. I just haven't finished editing it yet. Legendary versions just get better. Well, I hope so, because I can't wait to see y'all's faces when I go dismantle some really good legendary that's like a god roll or something, and you guys are like, why? This brings back some mad nostalgia. Well, my friend, you're in for a long ride. Because, again, this is a Nuzlocke. So, I'm going to be playing this for a long time. If I die but am on Warlock with Radiance, does that count as... Yes! Yes. Okay, so, alright, let me pause. I'm going to pause this. Okay. Oh, crap. Hold up. Let me kill things. Let me get rid of enemy first. Okay. Let me hide. Let me hide. Okay. Alright. So, I understand that Warlocks have the Radiant thing where they can bring themselves back up. However, if you die, even if you have that ability, the rules still apply. You have to roll death saving throws, period. So it does apply. Each of the different classes for D1 does have a special ability, which I can go over here in a minute. But yes, if you die for any reason, the rule applies. Doesn't matter if you have a way to bring yourself back up or not, it applies. This is supposed to be difficult. This is supposed to be extremely hard. So, it's not fair that a Warlock can just instantly bring themselves back up, and then the rule never applies to them. That's not fair. So yes, the rules do apply, even if you have the capability of bringing yourself back up. White engram. Okay, so I will explain the rules very briefly. If you need more details on the rules, there is a video. There is videos that are on my YouTube channel. You can go watch it, and it will explain everything, okay? Basic rules, though. It is just like a Pokemon Nuzlocke. So if you go and look up Pokemon Nuzlockes, it will give you the rule, okay, of how that works. However, I have created a Dungeons & Dragons themed Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 Nuzlocke, where you use Dungeons & Dragons dice to determine, let me get inside here. Let me get out of this area. Hopefully that's a safe space. Okay, cool. So, pretty straightforward. Okay, so if you die, you roll a d20. Okay. When you roll the d20, you roll 3 times for each of the weapon categories. For primary, special, heavy. If you get a 10 or lower on your d20 roll, okay, you dismantle the weapon for that category. So, for example, let's say I roll my 3 rolls right now, and I rolled a 9, a 15, and a 10. I would have to dismantle my primary weapon and my heavy weapon right there on the spot for everybody to see. Have to do it. Period. Okay. If you run out of weapons in a specific category, so say, for example, I have no weapons left in primary weapons after dying so many times, okay? I've run out of primary weapons in my primary inventory, okay? You immediately, even if you're in the middle of a nightfall, you're in the middle of a raid, does not matter. If you lose all of your weapons there in that category, you delete your character, period, and you start at the very beginning. Start from complete scratch. You start as a blueberry all over again, period. And you have 6 hours to prep the new character, and then you start all over again. If you have your rules typed up, I could just paste in chat. Okay, so how about this? All right, so I got it. Hold up. I'm about to make this so easy for you guys. Where is it? Okay. Copy. And paste. There we go. Okay. There's the original video. Okay. That is the original video that has all of the rules. If you go watch that video, it will explain everything. If you have any questions, join my Discord and message me personally, and I will answer whatever questions you have. Okay? Period. But it's really, really straightforward. It's not as difficult as everybody thinks it is. I got my whole account. I assume you're not allowed to fill your inventory with vendor. No, so your vault is blocked, so you cannot access your vault, and you cannot use the vendors once your Nuzlocke starts. You can only get weapons from weapon drops out in the world. And your what is it? The postmaster, your postmaster becomes your new vault. Okay? So you cannot access your vault. You cannot go to any vendors. Your only access to more weapons is from the postmaster or any that drop out in the world. I don't get it. Just got on here. I did post a link for the YouTube or join the Discord. Either one. I'm going to dismantle this. Dismantle this. Dismantle this. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I can do this myself. Yes, absolutely. You can do this. You can do the Nuzlocke right now. I have all the rules set up. You can do it yourself. Do your own journey. Super simple. I'm doing it because I'm trying to showcase the idea that I came up with.
This was one of Skywatch's
just follow the rules and you've got it.
To the lunar colonies.
You can do it for Destiny 1, Destiny 2. Amazing idea, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I worked very, very hard to get this set up, and I'm so happy that I started it today.
Fall and seal this gate.
I can't post the link to your video. I think I already posted it. So what's the end goal? So the end goal is for you have to complete a raid. So you complete a raid, and if you complete it without dying, like without losing your character, then you've completed the Nuzlocke. However, you cannot do the raid until you complete all the DLCs, all the campaigns. So you have to go from the very start, go through every campaign, complete every single one of them, then do a raid. As soon as you complete the campaigns, you can immediately go to a raid if you want. And if you complete the raid, then you essentially completed your Nuzlocke, and you're done. You have accomplished the goal. I'm not seeing the link. Okay, so let's do that. Technically, won't you have to main story, then raid, then DLC story, then... No. But I'm just assuming. No. You do all of the storyline stuff, skip the raid. You don't do the raid until you complete all of the story. That's it. Chronologically, yeah, but not in these rules. Correct. That is it. You do not do the raid until you complete the storyline. You don't have to do it chronologically, but you do not do the raid until you complete the stories. Crota's Inn shouldn't count as a raid. Is basically a strike in D1. Yeah. So, if you do a strike, that's different. You can do a strike whenever. But raids are off limits until you complete all of the DLC. All of it. You cannot do a raid until you complete all of the DLCs, the main story, and this also applies for Destiny 2 as well. You have to complete all the story. All of it. And then you do the raid. This is cool. Definitely gonna have to try it out if you have the rules. I do have the rules.
Feeling about this.
So the rules are on my YouTube page, so you can go watch the video. I did post it twice. Hopefully people saw it. Go check out the video. If you do not have access to that link, go to my TikTok page, go to my Beacons link, and it will be found there. If you cannot find it there, join the Discord. Just join the Discord. It took me weeks to get it done. My first clear stasis missions on D2 about to be torture. This is for you. Got it. Yeah. Sweet. Bet. Appreciate it. Gonna have a blast. Heck yeah. Let me know how your journey goes. My team did pretty well up until Oryx week 1. Then it went downhill. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Link is under bio here on TikTok. Yes. Thank you, Gail. Link is in the bio. Definitely go to the link. Join the Discord. If you need help, let me know. I will help in any way that I can. I will answer any questions. Whatever. The Dark Cave.
Hi.
Dude! Hell out of my face, bro. Got time for all that. Oh, I got a hand cannon. Nice. Do you play D2? I do play D2. I will be doing a Nuzlocke for Destiny 2 starting in June. So if you guys want to watch the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke, I will be starting that next month. Long nights trying to beat them, yeah, and I always had this school the next day functioning on 2 hours of sleep. But yes, I do play Destiny 2. The Nuzlocke for Destiny 2 will start in June. It will start after the launch of the new DLC.
What's a Nuzlocke? A Nuzlocke is a type of game restriction that you put on yourself. It's like a challenge. So the goal is to complete the entire Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 game without having to delete my character. The rules can be found on the Beacons link in my bio. You can go to there and go to my YouTube and check it all out there.
There's a wizard here. You have to kill it.
Nice.
I haven't been on Earth in centuries. The darkness could be a lot closer than we think.
Woo! Okay.
We should probably get moving.
But yeah, so I have 3 hours today and 3 hours the next session to get prepped and ready for the Nuzlocke to start. After the 6 hours is done, then essentially the Nuzlocke officially starts, and I will physically show you how all this works. What makes it a Nuzlocke? It's basically a challenge that you put on yourself. But it's also Dungeons and Dragons themed. So there's that. If you want information of how it works, definitely go check out my link in my bio. It's my Beacons page. There should be my other channels. There is a video that you can watch on YouTube that I created that gives all of the rules. It tells you exactly how it works. Continue. Yes. Let's upgrade, and Ward of Dawn, the super that I will be using for the entire time I'm playing this. Equip that, and dismantle, dismantle. Set destination. And we will go to the speaker here in a minute. D1? Yes! Destiny 1. Destiny 1. I have never played Destiny 1, so this is a first-time experience for me. A Destiny Nuzlocke, how do you do this? It sounds exciting.
Reporting that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the
I'll wait until
continent.
this stops talking.
I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place.
I can never get
Whatever
D1 to
they're looking
load.
for,
Ah, that's a shame.
We should probably find it first.
Okay, now that it stopped talking. There is a video, Baldwin, that I created that gives every single detail to the rule that you need in order to do this. Anybody can do it. Okay, it's not. I'm just doing it right now to showcase my idea. And if you need the rules, go to my Beacons page in my bio. Go to my YouTube, find the video. It will explain the rules. Anybody has access to this. You can do it right now as long as you have the game. You can do it for Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Use the solar super for Warlock pretty good. So, okay, so somebody asked about that earlier. Okay, so while yes, the solar super for Warlock does resurrect you, it does not excuse you from the death saving throws. You still are tied to the conditions for the Nuzlocke. So even if you bring yourself back up through resurrection, you still have to roll death saving throws. It still applies. Nobody is excused from doing the Nuzlocke rules just because you can bring yourself back up. Bubble Titan would be best because you can get Armor of Light. Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm playing as a Titan because I want to have that survivability. Me being the first one to do this, I wanted to showcase that off. And you could play whatever subclass you wanted to play, make it more challenging for yourself, however you want to do it. But I'm showcasing this just because this was something that I have worked months, tireless months of coming up with. I'm gonna go Hunter, bet. I miss Destiny from back then. Well, you're in for a long ride, my friend, because I'm going to be playing this for a long time and streaming the Nuzlocke. D1 in 2024. Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, it's going to be a blast. You guys are going to have an absolute blast watching me get frustrated at this game with the challenge that I set myself. Hunter would be fire for damage and mobility. Oh, for sure. Is the full run going to be posted anywhere? Yes, the full run will be posted on my YouTube channel. So you will be able to watch it whenever you want to watch it. What's the challenge? It is a Nuzlocke challenge. I'll definitely check it out. Fan-freaking-tastic! If any of you wish to join the Discord and get access to any of those links, the beacon link is in my bio. Please feel free to click that and join the Discord. If you have any questions about how this works, feel free to message me. I will be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And let me know if you decide to do the Nuzlocke Rule Challenge, because I would like to see how you progress through your storyline. I'm very interested to see how many people actually attempt this run. What does Nuzlocke mean? Nuzlocke, so if you're familiar with Pokemon Nuzlockes, then it's very similar to that. D1 5k hours and still want to go back all the time? Well, try the Nuzlocke rule. Is this console version? It is console. You can only play it on console. I'll download tonight and try to run this as well. Heck yeah. Pretty sure there's only console for D1. Yes. What's the Nuzlocke challenge? It is a Dungeons and Dragons themed Nuzlocke challenge where that every time that you die, you have to roll a d20. If you roll 10 or less, you dismantle the weapon for that roll. So the 3 rolls pertain to each category. 1 category for primary, 1 for special, 1 for heavy. If you fail any of those rolls, you immediately dismantle the weapon in that category. If you run out of weapons in a specific category, so say if you run out of weapons in primary, you delete your character and you start all over from the very beginning. And you get a 6-hour prep time. Pulse rifle. And fusion rifle. That's facts. I just definitely my favorite to play. The funniest since I don't go. I started as a Warlock main, then went to Hunter because I like the looks of them. I mean, you do you, my friend. You play whichever character you want to play. Just let me know if you decide to add the Nuzlocke rule, because I want to see how well you do in your playthrough.
We're late. All right, if you want to get your sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
I'm guessing I go around. It's so slow.
We're approaching the shore. The Fallen are using some sort of signal.
Get there in seconds.
Let's see what they're transmitting.
Guys, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. So basically my son's sick. My youngest is sick. So he needed my help with something. For real, my cracked movement is going to be nerfed to the ground. Hey, once you get back, make sure to turn off your friend. Oh my goodness, my other son's now calling me. Give me just a second, guys. Hold on. Oh, nope. Wrong screen. Okay. Sorry about that. I apologize. Both my sons are sick, and I had to go and get them situated. Sorry. I apologize. Once you get back, make sure to turn off friend requests. Shadow Step, or whatever it's called, is so nice, though. Bug going around where people can kick you from the game entirely, and it treats it like a ban. Gotcha. Okay, I'll turn that off. Is there... TikTok asked me if this live is appropriate for TikTok. Should I cook, bro? Dad, yes. Both my kids are sick, and they both got sick on the exact same day of all days. So, I apologize for that. Okay. And, of course, my wife is currently at a parent-teacher conference for one of the youngest boy. So... Let's not die right yet. Let's not die. Get out of my face.
me a second.
Okay.
Some kind of distorted signal. Not fallen. Let's check the other one.
All right. Thankfully, I turned my timer off when the kids came and called for me. What the heck is that? I just remember the ammo bricks. Hope you're enjoying the game. I've been playing this game for almost 10 years. It is going to be absolute blast because I'm giving myself a very difficult challenge. One that I came up with myself, for the most part. It was about 50% of it was me, and the other 50% of it was stuff that already exists. Time to get 15 more of those. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, that hit like a truck. Wait, what's... Oh, that was weird. D2 is a reused asset heaven.
They're both linked to something in Skywatch.
Fusion rifle sounds so good in this game. Again, I'm brand new to Destiny 1. I've played Destiny 2 since Red War, but I've never played Destiny 1, so this is a first for me. How do you Nuzlocke this? The rules can be found in the Beacons link. Go click on the Beacons link, go to my YouTube channel, find the video, and it will be there. If you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord, and I will answer any questions that you may have. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What even is a Nuzlocke? So it's basically a challenge that you set yourself, right? So you give yourself this very detailed challenge that if you fail the challenge, you end up deleting your character and starting completely over. Pokemon is very well known for this, so if you go and search up Pokemon Nuzlockes, it will give you the basic rundown of how it works. But I have created a Destiny version of it using Dungeons and Dragons themed ideas. I'm a big Dungeons and Dragons nerd. I've been a dungeon master for almost 25 years. So I wanted to use Dungeons and Dragons and implement it into Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 somehow, and I did. So... So what is the challenge you set? Okay, give me just a minute and... Okay. Okay, cool. I have to pull up my character screen so I can show you how it works. So, basically the way that this all works is that if your character dies, you roll 3 d20s, okay? You roll 1 for each of the weapon categories. You roll a d20 for primary, d20 for special, d20 for heavy. If you get a 10 or lower on any of those rolls, on any of them, whichever one is below 10, you dismantle the weapon in that slot. If you run out of weapons in any category, so primary, special, or heavy, if you run out of any weapons in any of those categories, you immediately stop playing the game, delete the character, create a new character, and start completely over. Does not matter if you're in the middle of a raid, does not matter if you're in the middle of a Nuzlocke, does not matter. You, wherever you're located at, if you run out of weapons in that category, You delete the character and you start over. You do not have access to your vault. You do not have access to your vendors. The only person that you can get weapons from is from the postmaster. This applies to Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Your postmaster is now your vault. Any weapons that go to your vault, you go and get it from there, from the postmaster, and put it into your character inventory. How do you run out of weapons? Okay, so for example, let's say I have a death saving throw right now, and I rolled a 9, a 15, and a 3 on all my death saving throws. If I rolled a 10 and a 3 in primary and heavy, you delete the weapon. Delete it. Absolutely just dismantle it. Get rid of it. It does not exist in your inventory anymore. You swap it out for another weapon that's over here in your inventory. When you swap it out and delete that weapon, then you go on and continue on until you run out of weapons. That's it. If you run out of weapons, you delete the character. More information, video is in the beacons page. Go check it out. Gives you the entire explanation. If you have a question on something, go and join the Discord and ask me any questions. I will be happy to answer them. Okay. Whew. Sounds like fun. I might try it tonight. Please let me know. If you do try it, please join the Discord and let me know and let me see how your runs are going. But yeah. Okay. Now we can continue on. Sorry.
The Fallen are tapped into something in the back of the room. The Fallen are trying to access these machines, but something is fighting back. This will take some time.
Get out of my way! Bubble right here. OG Destiny music is fire. I've never played Destiny 1, friends, so this is all brand new to me. I played Destiny 2 since it launched, but I've never played Destiny 1. Your special will melt shields even if they... Ah!
Okay, I pulled up everything they managed
Oh.
to see.
How does the Nuzlocke work in Destiny? So the link for that is in the Beacons link in my bio. Click the Beacons link. Look for the YouTube video that I have that's posted up on my YouTube channel. It is Destiny 2 instead of Destiny 1, but the rules still apply. Go watch the video. If you cannot find the video or if you have any questions, please join the Discord. I will give you the video link so you can have the rules. Or if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will answer any questions that you may have in the Discord. Okie dokie. What am I supposed to freaking do? Oh, that. That works.
They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall. Old Earth. Russian. Legends are true. A war mine did survive the collapse. Rasputin. An AI built to defend Earth. He faced the darkness and survived. And he's protecting something here in the Cosmodrome. We have to find a way to reach him.
Okay. Cool. We'll do that. Give me some weapons. Aha! Nice. Alright, continue. I think we go back to the tower now, I think. We're gonna upgrade. And that, dismantle. Dismantle. This game looks empty compared to D2. You don't realize till you look back. Let's do... This your first time? Yes. This is my first time playing Destiny 1. And I have very strict... I have a very strict challenge that I've set myself. Good luck, soldier. The pain of Destiny 1. This intro music is godly. So we're gonna do... May God help you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, my friend. Set destination. What's the challenge? I have set myself a Dungeons and Dragons themed Nuzlocke to my playthrough. Don't go into Crucible, it'll hurt. Yeah, so we won't be doing Crucible just because of the challenge that I set for myself. So the only thing we'll be doing is the storyline, strikes, nightfalls, so on and so forth. And we will also be doing a raid as the last thing that we do.
We were much more powerful. But that was long ago.
PvP community is now terrible in D1. Don't load into it. Fair. Soundtrack is godly.
Who speaks for the trouble?
What raid? Do not know yet, actually. I have not got that far. I have not got that far.
In its dying breath, the Traveler created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield its light as a weapon. Guardians to protect us and do what
Do
the
Wrath
Traveler
since the
itself
best
no
rate.
longer
Hey, thank you for the
can.
follow. I appreciate it.
What happened to it?
I could tell you of the great battle centuries ago. How the Traveler was crippled. I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten children. Lately, those tales have stopped. Now, the children are frightened anyway. The darkness is coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us. The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I did it. I'm sure of it. We're in this together now.
Sorry about that. He kind of surprised me. He just walked in. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, my youngest and my oldest is both sick. The youngest one's running a fever. And my wife is currently at a parent-teacher conference at the moment. I could not attend because I'm here working. So, there's that. D1 is still playable. On console, yes. Thank you for the share. I appreciate it. I hope your kids get better. Yeah, they'll be okay. The youngest one's got a fever and he's got a head cold. He's just been coughing up mucus and all that other stuff. The oldest one, he's just got a really bad headache. So I need a WFH job back there. Let's go back to the tower first. And I forgot to post this. Okay. So I was asked earlier, there's the link to the video for the YouTube video that explains the rules for the challenge, the Nuzlocke challenge. It's Dungeons and Dragons themed. So if you're interested, there's the video. If you can't get access to the video, go to my beacons link in my bio, click on that, go to my YouTube, find the video, watch it. If that doesn't work, join the Discord. So step 1, 2, and 3. Hoorah! Alright, people were asking earlier about the vaults. You cannot access the vault at all. So once the Nuzlocke starts, you cannot access the vault. You also cannot access this guy up here, like this vendor, for example. You cannot access him. He is off limits. Period.
Too much flash. Sitting duck. Shoddy work. Home Alone is late again.
Okay. D2 is great right now. Yes, D2 is great right now. I've been playing Destiny 2 since the launch. I've never played Destiny 1 though. Bet I've been seeing people say that. Thank y'all. Yeah, no problem. Might have been even better 4 weeks. Yeah. 4 weeks ago. What about Weaponsmith for exotic quests? Okay, so for Destiny 1, any quests that pertain to getting exotics, you may do those. So any quests that pertain to getting exotics, you may do those. Those are still on the table. You cannot, however, go to a vendor like this, for example, when the Nuzlocke starts, and just grab weapons. That's cheating. So, that's off limits.
Come see me if there's
So, and I also know that there are ways to get engrams that you have to decipher. If you can use the engrams to decipher at Master Raoul, you may also do that. So you can decipher your engrams for weapons. However, you cannot go and buy weapons. So you can get the quests for exotics, and you can access Master Raoul to decipher engrams, but that's it. You cannot use your vault. You cannot go and buy stuff from the weapons master. You cannot do any of that stuff. Your vault now becomes your postmaster.
Underway.
So any weapons that are found in the postmaster, that is what you can use for your journey as your vault. Okay? So if you lose it, you lose it. Thanks for the nostalgia. Yeah, no problem. Same with Vanguard. What does a Destiny Nuzlocke entail? I posted the YouTube link earlier. If that link does not work, go to my Beacons link in my bio. Look for my YouTube channel. Go find the video on there. It will give you the rules. If you cannot find the video, go to my Discord, and I will help you out any way that I can.
See you
Okay.
tomorrow.
Retrieve mission. Yes, Guardian. Confirming.
Earn 10,000 XP without dying.
Checking.
We'll grab that one. Why not?
The time is near.
Yeah.
Ask Rahul to come soon.
The war will never end, Guardian. Very well done. Well done, Guardian.
Just be definitely.
You have my trust.
Dismantle. And equip. Dismantle. Okay. I haven't played D1 in so long. Oh, yeah, we're definitely grabbing that. Acquire.
Good armor.
Acquire. Cement. Okay. So we need legs.
Strength.
Last time I played was right before Witch Queen came out. Nice. This will be my first attempt. So I've never played Destiny 1, so this is a first playthrough, and I'm doing the Nuzlocke challenge.
All
So
part of the plan.
Watch yourself out there.
Watch yourself there. What? Yeah. I've never played Destiny 1. I played Destiny 2 when it launched, but I've been playing Destiny 2 for years, but I've never played Destiny 1. Never played it. Have all the DLCs and everything. Never played it. I guess we're going... Track down code... Yeah, last... Okay, we're gonna do that. D1 changed my life. Fair. Oh, that's so good. So just a heads up, everybody, in about half an hour, I will be ending the stream. That will be my 3-hour mark for me. So I'll be doing this again probably on Wednesday. So I'll finish the remaining 3 hours of prep on Wednesday, and that way that I can officially start the Nuzlocke next week. It's just been finalized. I'll be jumping on D1 after work.
The ghosts were last heard from near the Skywatch. Let's head there and see if we can find them.
If any of you decide to jump on Destiny 1 and do this challenge, or even Destiny 2 and do the Nuzlocke challenge, please feel free to join the Discord, and there's an entire section for Destiny. Post pictures, post videos, clips, whatever you want to post on there. Show me what you do for your Nuzlocke. I want to see it. D1 ruined all other FPS and looter shooters for me. It's just the best one in D2 as well. Fair. What is a Nuzlocke? Nuzlocke is a challenge that you set for yourself that if you fail the challenge, you delete your character and start completely over. The rules for the Nuzlocke can be found on my YouTube channel, or if you cannot find the video on my YouTube channel, join the Discord. I'd be happy to give you the video, and you can try the challenge out for yourself.
We're heading back through that high breeding ground. The Vanguard say they're spilling onto the surface now.
Good memories, yeah. I've never played D1, friends, so I don't have the same memories you guys have. You guys have all played D1 before. I've never played. This is a first for me. Destiny from the betas. Yep, this is my first time playing it. And I gave myself the most difficult challenge you could possibly imagine. Be happy to enjoy them. Oh, for sure. We'll kill all these guys real quick. You love the second. I've been playing the second one since it launched. So I've been playing through Red War and all the other stuff. Destiny 1 is the one that I've never done. This is the first. Yes, this is Destiny 1. I've never played Destiny 1. This is what I'm currently playing right now. I remember this. Yes, this is Destiny 1, and I've set myself a very difficult challenge for it. And I missed that throw like nobody's business.
The ghosts.
Thank you for the follows. I appreciate
Between
it.
buildings not far from here.
What is the challenge? I am doing a Dungeons and Dragons themed Nuzlocke. Mission is going to get scary. Though you're using Red Death, I remember this. Yeah, so I'm doing a Dungeons and Dragons themed Nuzlocke, and I created the rules myself. And that is how I am playing Destiny 1. How are you playing Destiny 1? I am playing on Xbox. You can play Destiny 1 on Xbox and on PlayStation. You cannot play on
still
PC.
here. Fallen happened.
Sorry, Nuzlocke. What does that mean? Nuzlocke is a very detailed challenge where that if you do not meet the ramifications of said challenge, you have to delete your character and start completely over. So if I fail the attempt at the challenge, I have to delete my Titan that I'm currently playing, create a brand new character, and start completely over from the beginning. Okay, so if the Nuzlocke was active right now, I would have to roll death saving throws right there. But I still have 3 more hours to prep, so the Nuzlocke is not live yet. Just so you know, Destiny Item Manager should work with D1. Yes, yes, that's how I was able to roll for my my Matador. So I had weapons with another character that I made that I just boosted all the way at the max level, and I had a Matador with that character, but I never actually played on it. So it's at level 40, never played on it. Had a Matador in that account, so I had 3 legendaries, rolled for them, got the Matador. It's currently in my inventory, so this weapon will remain in my inventory until I can use it. Does Luke Cave on Cosmodrome still work on D1? I have no idea. I've never played D1. Now that patch, it makes sense. Patched it long ago, but there is a bone pile. I would love to play with him, someone new to have fun with. Please join the Discord then. And if you want to use the Nuzlocke rules that I am using, then let me know, and I will get you set up with the rules. When Y holds square or X, Raul will say not enough souls for you can interact with Bone Pile and get some dialogue. Nice. Thought there was a minimum light level you start with. How are you 21? So I've been playing for a few hours now. I've kind of played for a few hours and leveled up. That's why I'm at 21. Yeah, I managed to get to level 6, I think, since starting the stream. You're about 10 years behind. Hey, that's fine. Not a problem. I set myself a challenge and I'm going to do it. So, there's that. I think Trent is thinking of D2. Ah. Could be possible. What's the challenge that you are doing? I am doing a Dungeons & Dragons themed Nuzlocke. If you do not know what a Nuzlocke is, go look up what a Pokemon Nuzlocke is. It is very similar to that, but I have Dungeons & Dragons rules that I have created on my own. So if you want to know how I designed this, go to my YouTube channel, look up the video, get the instructions. If you can't find the video, join the Discord, and I'll give you the video there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Approaching the control station. This is it.
Thank you. Is this based on Toad Smoothies? I do not know who Toad Smoothies is, so I do not know. Oh my god, D1. Yeah. Following because I need more Destiny friends. Heck yeah. Appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Thank you for the follow. Oh god. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am currently having a wonderful day. I would have a better day if my kids weren't sick. Both of my kids are currently got a bug, so I'm taking care of both the kids today, making sure that they're okay. Apart from that, today is a great day. Today is a wonderful day.
There's the controls. I'll see if these codes still work.
Sorry to hear that, wishing for their recovery. I appreciate that, friend. I appreciate that a lot. The youngest one is the one that's the most sick. He's currently running a slight fever. The oldest one's just got like a head bug. It's nothing too serious for him. Sending you home with all my healing energy, homie. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much. I'm sure that they greatly appreciate that.
Outside the array. It's opening. Amazing. It's activated.
Isn't this a Destiny 2 mission? I feel like this was a Destiny 2 mission. Yes, it is. Ah, I was like, I recognize this. What the heck is this? Why am I playing Destiny 2? I'm supposed to be playing Destiny 1. Oh god, wizards. Wizards! 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 There we go. Okay, better. They moved it into D2 after deleting Red War. Gotcha. Part of me wants to go back to D1, but all my stuff will be gone given I'm on a different console. Hey, do the challenge that I'm doing. Do the Nuzlocke challenge. Seriously. Like, I designed this Nuzlocke for anybody to be able to do. It gives you a challenge and makes you want to play more. Dead. Also dead. A bubble. Boom. Ow. Much love to you in chat. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Much love to you as well, friend. I kind of want to do a flawless run of the entire game. Do it with the Nuzlocke rule. That's what I'm doing. Is that a blue? Yeah, it is a blue. Nice. Okay. The game fell apart. I can't get back into it. Well, do the Nuzlocke. That's why I'm playing. Like, I gave myself a challenge, and I'm trying to do the challenge. I appreciate the evolution through, though, of D2's gunplay. I can't go back to D1's gunplay. Do you have the rules posted on your TikTok? I do have the rules posted on my TikTok, actually. I forgot that I did that. If you want to know the rules are posted on my TikTok. They are posted in my YouTube. You can go view those right now. Like, right now. And get exactly what you need to start this challenge. Can't wait for Raul to give a green, but GL and getting a blue. Sick, thank you. Yeah, no problem, friend. I miss the D1 weapons, just the common weapons. I feel have more personality than D2 legendaries. That's fair. Level 7! So this is D1. Yes, this is Destiny 1.
It's connected to defense contracts.
I started the Destiny 1 Dungeons & Dragons Nuzlocke today.
There could be something out there to help us survive the darkness.
D1 purely for nostalgia. Gotta bring the homie back, the homie Dinklebot. Okay. Continue. Okay, this is great. Okay, so I tell you what. We're going to... I'm about to help you guys out. I'm about to make your lives so much easier. So I've got about, give or take, 12 minutes left. Okay, so let's do this and go here. Okay. All right, so before I jump off the stream here in about 10 minutes, I'm going to show you guys the video. I'm going to play the video. You can watch it. And again, I made this video. This is the rules. And if you have any questions, join the Discord. Okay? So this is what I'm doing right now. Okay? And I will go to
YouTube where there was a thing called Destiny 2 Nuzlocke, and that got me to thinking, what if I were to do that but add D&D to it? Me and my friends are giving ourselves 8 hours in order to prepare for...
I did 6 hours for Destiny 1.
Destiny 2 Nuzlocke. And you may be asking yourself, Slade, what is a D&D Nuzlocke? This means you must dismantle equipped weapons upon death by rolling death saving throws using a D20 dice. For those that are not familiar with D&D, you have to roll a D20, and anything above 10 on the die means that you pass. Anything below 10 means that you fail. If you fail, you have to dismantle the weapon for that death save that you make. So you have to make 3 death saving throws in order for it to be able to count upon you dying.
It sounds absolutely nutty. I love it.
Weapons means game
I spent months coming up with these rules. And I'm doing this for Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. So, both games. I'm doing Destiny 2 starting in June. Destiny 1 starts today.
Start of a campaign mission, you are allowed to use that one, but you are not allowed to use any others for that specific mission. So, if you get any after that first weapon, they must stay in your inventory and you cannot use them at all for that mission. You either have to dismantle it or go and put it into your vault or do something else with it, but you cannot use that weapon. You can only use the one that you get on the first drop in each mission.
This makes more sense.
Now, something
I figured it would.
add as an additional means of making this a little bit more interesting is something similar to what you would find in the Pokemon games, where that.
So this is where Nuzlocke originally started, was Pokemon. I also do Pokemon Nuzlocke. I do them as like a hobby, right? So I got the idea from this.
So what we decided to do was to implement this by also implementing D&D rules. That way that we could choose a starter when it comes to our weapons and a starter when it comes to our armor. So the way this is going to work is that we're each going to pick 3 exotic weapons and 3 exotic armor pieces from our vault for us to use. When it comes to the exotic armor pieces, we have to choose 3 subclasses that we want to actually use for the entire time that we are doing this Nuzlocke. We pick 3 armor pieces that goes with each of those different subclasses.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Exotic weapons and our 3 exotic.
I hope this makes more sense to everybody. But this is the video that I'm talking about. This gives the full breakdown.
For the exotic weapon and a D4 for the exotic armor. Whatever we roll on will determine what we're allowed to bring in with us. For example, if I pick 3 exotic weapons and I roll a 1 on the D4, the first exotic weapon that I picked is the one that I have to go and use for the entire time that we are doing the Nuzlocke. However, the rules upon death apply to this. So if I die and lose on the death saving throw, I lose that exotic, just like I would in a Pokemon game when doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Armor is a special case.
No problem. I'm going to be watching since it's going to be interesting running a Nuzlocke on D1 and D2. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. I've never played Destiny 1 either, so getting my first experience in Destiny 1 as a Nuzlocke, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. What's a Nuzlocke? Currently, the video that's being played right now explains it.
That is the subclass and the only exotic armor piece you can use on your journey doing this Nuzlocke for the entire time.
So say if you roll a 4 on the D4, do you get to choose out of your 3 exotics? Yes. So if you roll a 4 on the D4, you get to choose the exotic, but whichever exotic you choose determines your subclass.
You are doing the Nuzlocke for this character. You cannot switch subclasses at all during the entire time you are doing this.
That's a big one.
Upside to rolling on the
Whatever subclass that you roll on, you have to play that subclass. You cannot switch to a different subclass. So if your 3 choices are solar, strand, or stasis, and you roll on stasis, you have to play stasis the entire Nuzlocke. Cannot change. You have to play that subclass. Period.
The number that the exotic weapon or armor is assigned to is the one you have to take with you. The only instance where you get to choose which one you want to bring with you is if you roll a 4. So this about wraps up the entire.
So I will pause there, and I'm going to go to the just chat screen. Okay. So this is just the chatting screen. What will we be playing as Hunter, Warlock, or Titan? So, okay. So Destiny 1 rules are slightly different because you don't unlock certain subclasses until you reach certain levels. However, you can pre-pick the subclass. So for me, I picked Void Titan. So in my Destiny 1 Nuzlocke, I will be playing as a Void Titan the entire time. How long does a Nuzlocke last? It lasts until you complete your first raid. So what you'll do is the moment that you start, you have 6 hours of prep time for Destiny 1 and 8 hours of prep time for Destiny 2. As soon as your prep time is over, you finish your 6 to 8 hours, your Nuzlocke officially starts. And you go through every single campaign from start to finish. You play the vanilla campaign, all the DLCs, you play everything all the way through, and you finish your Nuzlocke by completing one raid without dying. One raid. If you complete that raid without dying, meaning that you have to delete your character, you have completed your Nuzlocke. Why not play D2? I am playing D2. D2 Nuzlocke officially starts in June. I am doing both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 Nuzlockes. Let me run the Nuzlocke with only the stuff. I mean, if that's what you roll on, do it. Seriously, like the sky is the limit, right? All you have to do is follow these rules exactly the way that I showed them, right? Follow those rules, do it, and prove that you followed the rules. If you proved it, meaning like you post TikToks about it, you post pictures of you doing it, you show proof that you're following the Nuzlocke rules, and you give evidence that you've done it, you're good. But these are the rules that I have designed for this Nuzlocke. I'm doing this challenge for myself. I designed this challenge in order for me to have some form of content that people would want to watch. And after today, it seems like everybody's interested in this Nuzlocke. So, because of that, I'm going to do Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, do this Nuzlocke, and you guys will get to watch my adventure all the way through. And that also means that if I die, meaning I have to delete my character, if I delete my character, I have to start completely over, and you guys get to watch all of that happen all over again from start to finish. So you get to watch as I go through all of that. But yeah, I will be doing Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 for this Nuzlocke, and it's Dungeons and Dragons themed. Anybody is free to do it. If you want to do it, join the Discord and post pictures, make TikToks, whatever you want to make, post it and let us know. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, so with that being said, I've got 2 minutes left of my stream. So again, I will be back on playing the remaining 3 hours on Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm going to play something different because of the, what do you call it? The update, the weekly update, the refresh, whatever. Tuesday reset. That's what I was trying to think of. The Tuesday reset. So because of Tuesday reset, I will not be able to stream this game or play it So on Wednesday, I will be playing Destiny 1 again to finish off the 3 hours. And then next week is the official launch of the Nuzlocke, where that you guys get to watch as I progress all the way through and have to play by the rules that I set for myself. So there's that. Thank you guys so much for joining. I greatly appreciate it. I hope to see you guys again on Wednesday for the last 3 hours of the prep time. If you're interested in watching any of the videos, go to my Beacons link in my bio. You can find all of my other channels. You can find my other streaming channels there. And you can check out my content. I do other games other than Destiny. I do Final Fantasy 14. I do Destiny. I do Dungeons and Dragons. I do a lot. I do a lot. So you can pretty much find anything there. Pretty much. But again, thank you guys so much for joining. I will see you guys in the next session on Wednesday for the next Destiny 1 Nuzlocke prep. Or if you want to come by tomorrow and watch me play Final Fantasy 14, stop on by. Would love to have you. All right. Bye, guys.